Hello, Bonnie. Welcome to your first session. How are you feeling today?
I guess I'm fine.
Okay, that's good. Well, I hear that you're having some problems with your boyfriend, Benny. How's that relationship right now?
Well, it's really complicated. It's not even like a real relationship due to the fact that he's in jail. So it's really difficult. I'm out here and he's in there, and there's no communication skills whatsoever between us because everything's always timed. There's timed phone calls. I can only talk to him for like less than 6 minutes a day, and when I go visit him, it's only like an hour. So it's so much you can really do.
So how's that making you feel?
You get really frustrated, you know. It breaks you down emotionally, and I just feel so torn apart.
I understand. So it's like kind of having like a loss in your life right now, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, he played a big part, you know. He was my boyfriend, and everything was fine. Everything was going great until that one day, you know. I feel like a whole chunk of me is missing now.
Why don't you explain that a little more into details?
Wow. Well, I also kind of blame myself because for everything that has happened, I felt like I might have been able to prevent everything, and if I was like a better girlfriend and I monitored him more and asked him more questions frequently, like where he was, what he was doing, instead of letting him control me and tell me how it is, then I think I could have stopped it, and I do feel at fault for it, you know?
So it seems that you are taking fault for his own actions, but I won't get into details of what he's done in the past. So it seems that it looks like you can't prevent anything that he wanted to do for all this, so it sounds like you're not to blame though.
Well, I do think I am at fault because when his friends asked me, like, how come you didn't know what was going on between, like, him and all of this situation, and I didn't know what to say. Like, I just felt so embarrassed that I didn't have the answer for it. So when they just asked me questions like that, it just made me feel even more at fault.
So sounds like his friends are manipulating your mind to make you think this way. Explain a little more.
Well, I guess maybe because of everything that has happened, and like they would say, oh, well, now that this has happened, whatever, and you could have prevented, but now you have to make a decision. It's now or never, you know? And that's so much at that time being, like now or never. Never is a long time. And it's like, I don't know, I just felt like there was nothing I could really do about it. It just made me feel even like worse than I already did.
So because of that, you have this belief now that you weren't a good girlfriend and that you were the cause of all this?
Well, yeah.
So that no matter what you could do or could have done in the past, it wouldn't have changed anything. Either way, it would still end up to this point. Is that correct?
Yeah, there's nothing I could really do. I mean, he had like the upper hand, so I just sat there and just took everything for whatever it was, and I just didn't think it would end up like this. So maybe if I played a better role as a girlfriend, you know, it wouldn't be like how it is today. I wouldn't be blaming myself all the time.
I see. Well, from the way it sounds, it doesn't sound like he has any good friends, especially the way they're talking to you. It doesn't sound like they respect you as his girlfriend to say that to you, to hurt you like that emotionally. So why don't you think you should find other friends, you know, other people out there to make you feel better about this?
I don't think that's a good idea, because the fact that, you know, he has to have his, you know, he needs to have faith. Every guy wants their own, you know, have pride and respect.
Yes.
Especially if he's in there and his girlfriend's out here. You don't want your girlfriend to be out doing, like, stupid stuff or, like, hanging out with guys or, like, meeting new people. It just wouldn't be a good look, and I already feel at fault, and I feel like if I do that, like, it's, like, even a bigger impact on me. And I just don't want all that drama in my life. I just feel like it's unnecessary. So knowing that it makes him unhappy, I just feel like I shouldn't do it. Why cause myself even more like hecticness? Like I already feel like shit as it is.
Well, the thing is that what can he do now? I mean, he's not physically with you, you know. You do have the opportunity to go out there and move on from all this incident. So what do you think about that?
I just feel like there's nothing, like, it's just very, like, it hurts to have to, like, go through this, and, like, I just don't want to, like, backstab him in a way, and it just, and it's like, I just feel like, you know, for everyone that knows that we were together, and if I do something like this, it would just even be worse than it already is now, you know, and I feel like there's nothing that can be done about it.
I understand. I know it's hard. See, I understand that. Well, the thing is that it doesn't seem like he was a good boyfriend, and I know that I see that you really care about him since notice you're crying here. But the thing is that he's not good for you.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's kind of hard because I feel like I need him.
I understand. It's hard to move from this. I know that. But you're saying that you need him and not that you want him. I believe that this is just your own belief. What can you tell yourself to make yourself know that you don't need him and that it's just a want?
Well, I guess I can tell myself I just want to be with him because I still love the kid, you know? But not necessarily need him. And I guess I should take it easy on myself and not blame myself for all the actions. And I just can't watch over him 24/7. And if he's already had intentions to hurt people to begin with, I mean, there was nothing that I could have possibly done to stop him or prevented him.
Exactly. That's correct. If you keep thinking this way, you realize that there's so many people out there that are still willing to be your friends, still willing to be there for you, and that you don't need him in your life, right? So,
Yeah, I guess.
okay, so you think you just keep thinking positive right now?
I can try, I guess.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a homework assignment. Okay? It's something you try when you go home. Well, what I want you to do is actually to go to some party, you know, bring a couple of friends with you so it wouldn't be so much pressure on you. Try to meet a couple of friends, you know, acquaintances, so that you can actually move on from all this. So you should have some me time so you know that it's better that you're not with him, that you can be alone, that you don't need him in your life. You think you can try that?
I mean, I guess I can give it a shot. I'll come back in a couple of weeks and I'll let you know how it goes. And basically, thank you for everything.
Well, I hope to hear good news then.